Dear beautiful divine feminine, I have a question. I asked you this before, but we're going to get to the bottom of this today. What is keeping your divine masculine away? Think about it. What is it? Is it something you said, did? Some evil karmic in their life? Some toxic relationship? Some toxic job, work relationship? Toxic family? Addiction? What is it? What is it? Yeah, it's that wall. We talked about that wall. Now we're going to talk about it even further, deeper, and with the divine masculine's perspective on it. So, one thing you need to understand is you hold all the power in this connection, divine feminine. You have all the power. Although you feel powerless at the beginning, you feel powerless, like all the light and love and the will to live is taken from you. So, you will realize at some point on this journey that you hold all the power and that the divine masculine can only follow you, can only step in when you let them. Because at the beginning of this journey, divine feminine is pushing. And what's this pushing doing? Chasing, compensating for the divine masculine to keep the relationship together. So the divine feminine will go on the wounded aspect of control, of trying to manipulate the journey, trying to control, trying to keep at any cost, like keeping them at any cost. And the divine masculine will also be in the wounded state. They will run away. They will get, they will consume themselves in, even more matrix stuff. They will run away as hard as they can from you, but actually from themselves. So both twins are actually running from themselves. But the divine feminine has the power to bring you back to the center. And why can't the divine masculine come back? The funny thing is, they cannot, literally, as if they're like invisible cords attached to their hands and feet. Shackles, invisible shackles. They're not gonna tell you like this, but that's what they go through. Like, even if they want to, even when they want to contact you or come to you or step up and be the man or whatever, they cannot. They will come up with excuses. Their mind and ego will take over, and they're going to find themselves like really thinking that those reasons are legitimate to keep you guys away from each other. They're not going to consciously know that it is the energy, it is the push-pull dynamic, and that energy that you're really pushing onto them that is keeping them in that overwhelmed state that somehow makes them believe at the end that this is not the right time, or this is not the right moment, or they don't even want it. Because some divine feminines out there, or some people who I believe are not even on the journey, I hear and see things that they say, like, you gotta persist, or you gotta pray for them, or you gotta send them love, or you gotta pray for this relationship, you gotta have receive healing for this relationship. No, whenever you have the focus on fixing the relationship, they're just going to run further and further away from you. And you're going to feel even more abandoned, more desperate, more powerless. So, whenever the divine feminine realizes that, wait a minute, this is my awakening, so I'm bringing all the energy back to myself, that leaves room for the divine masculine to actually step up and be the man. Believe it or not. Because whenever there's that wall that is built with fear and fed by this push energy of yours, this is not to say, divine feminine, please don't misinterpret this. This is not to say that this is the divine feminine's fault and they're just projecting and they're just pushing the divine masculine away. No, this is very natural. This is how it's designed. This is how it works. That's why the journey happens. Because there's that fear-based energy that needs to be balanced so that the one soul in two bodies, one frequency in two different life paths can bring balance, peace, harmony, light, alignment with soul to their lives. So you need to let this thing breathe. And you got to have that inner knowing that will tell you that you can actually take a break, that you can actually rest. All that control, all that trying to fix it, everything, because anything you do on the 3D is not going to work. It's going to make it worse. Whenever you try to fix the relationship on the 3D level, like with communication, reaching out to them, explaining to them, showing them, or talking to people about them, or trying to bump into them, that's going to make it worse. Trust me. But whenever you fully trust that at soul level you are one and you don't need to chase anything, that you are already one system, and that with that peace and knowing in your gut, with that peace, with that relaxation, if you can relax into this journey and believe that you're exactly where you're meant to be, your twin is exactly where they're meant to be, but it's none of your business at this stage. Your work here, Divine Feminine, is to fully focus on yourself. Imagine all the beautiful love and light you have that you've been giving to others. Even if it's your Divine Masculine, you got to bring it back to you. All that loving kindness, care, all that beauty that you spread around. Imagine giving it all to yourself. And that's how you bring the wall down. And when you do that, when you align with your soul, what's bringing the Divine Masculine back? Is it a call from you? Is it a text from you? Is it hearing that you're with someone else? Is it seeing a photo of you? No. Because this connection is beyond this life on earth. It's beyond. It happens. Everything happens in the realms. So what brings them back is not seeing some picture of you and thinking it's like really beautiful and what they're missing, or hearing that you're not okay, or getting a text from you telling them how much you miss them or that you want to come back together. No, it is the energy. They're not going to consciously know it. They cannot tell you that. But what brings them back is your light, is your alignment, is you knowing fully that you are this beautiful, beautiful light and love source, and that you're fully grounded in yourself and you're fully aligned with your soul. That's when you shine so bright, and that's when the Divine Masculine feels that magnetic pull. And now they don't see any obstacle. All those reasons, that stupid little petty things that they were, shielding themselves with, now they'll all look so stupid and actually petty. And now they're ready to step in. Because Divine Feminine, your roles are different. Maybe I should make another video on this too, but here shortly, your roles are different. You work in the realms, the soul level, and the Divine Masculine has challenges to overcome in the 3D. So in the 3D, whose job it is to come forward and fix things, it's not you. It's the Divine Masculine. And if it's raising fear in you now, a fear deep inside that says, but what if they don't? So maybe I should just do it in case they don't, they can't, or whatever. No. That is fear. That is fear keeping you in the old ways of trying to control and manipulate, and only believing that you're worthy of love when you're really trying hard to keep someone with you. And that when you don't do anything, you'll be abandoned, betrayed, whatever. That's not true. That's not true. So it's the light. It is that light that brings back the Divine Masculine. So, if you need more help and support, if you want to work deeper with me on one-on-one, or if you want to experience my Twin Flame course that I poured my heart and soul into and gave you everything you need to really get an understanding and to get a feeling and to get alignment on this journey, to navigate this journey, you have everything in that course. And if you want to really kick off this addiction, that fear-based energy that is feeding that wall with more more strength and like more, just stiffness, then try my detox program where I walk you through the detox that is key to this journey. Like, trust me, if you ask me if you can take one thing from this video, it's that you need to detox. And you're not detoxing from your twin in the way that you think, or the way that the fear-based energy wants you to think. No, you're actually balancing. You're actually detoxing that crazy fear-based energy that is keeping you in the hamster wheel, in pain, feeling like broken and feeling like you lost the one love you ever had. So, remember, this is your awakening. This is your awakening. And as you unbecome, and as you go back to the source of you, to the essence of you, all the answers are within. But if you need a gentle hand to hold while you're working this journey, if you need a guiding light, I'm here. I'm sending you so much love as your twin flame bestie, coach, guru, your girl, Mimi. Much, much love to you. You got this.